This presentation of Endure 2020 on the QC Broadcasting Network is presented by Elevate Marketing and Promotions, Minuteman Press, Call Carlo Mechanic and Maintenance, and 511 CrossFit Training Gear, the official CrossFit training vest of the CrossFit Games.
Hey guys, it's Anthony Pagnotta from QC Broadcasting here, and we welcome you in to Endure 2020 and the first workouts of what is an exciting online competition in the CrossFit world. So, normally, this will be the time where we will sort of break down the leaderboard for you, give you an update on where everybody's at, where the teams are at in each division. But because we do not have standings, of course, out of the gate, this week we'll jump straight into the workouts. I'll talk to you a little bit about what each workout is going to be, and then we'll have video demonstrations on each one afterwards so that you guys can sort of get a better understanding as to exactly what you need to do, the specifics and everything like that. So it'll start with Row Your Boat 20.1. That's the endurance portion of this week's workout of the day, and it'll start, of course, the workout begins seated on the rower with the monitor set at 5,000 meters counting down. At 3, 2, 1, athlete A will grab the handle and begin to row. The athletes must switch every 3 minutes. The athlete coming off the rower must perform 10 alternating dumbbell snatches followed by one unbroken set of handstand push-ups for the RX division or push-ups in the scale division before resting. Your final score is the row time, and the tiebreak is the number of handstand push-ups accumulated between both athletes. Now, in the RX and RX Masters division, male, male, female, female, and male, female, the dumbbell snatch weight will be males 50 pounds, females 35 pounds. In the scale division and scaled Masters division for the male, male, female, female, and male, female teams, it'll be the males 35 pounds and the females 20 pounds. Now, we will pull up the movement standards on the screen for you. I'm not really going to go in depth on those, so you guys can make sure that you read through those. Also, Lisa Merrick, who is the head who is the coordinator of Endure 2020, I should say, she's going to explain to you a little bit more, even through the video, of what the movement standards are for both for the rowing, the dumbbell snatch, the handstand push-ups, and also for the standard push-ups that you'll be doing if you're in the scaled division. Now, we go to the 20.2 workout of the day. That is called the Squat Strong. It is a 2 RM back squat. At 3, 2, 1, athletes will have 12 minutes to find a 2-rep max back squat. In the back squat, the barbell must be held behind the neck on the athlete's shoulder or back. At the bottom, the crease of the hips must pass below the height of your kneecap. At the top, the knees and hips must be completely open with the barbell in control. Now, there are no official movement standards for that, but there is, later on in the video, they do explain to you how to do those properly. The last thing that we'll tell you before we turn it over to Lisa are the video requirements for this. This is very important if you want your scores to count. You need to have the correct and proper video for them to be able to break down and judge. Videos should include a view of the rower monitor and the athlete doing snatches and push-ups for 20.1. The athlete must face the camera while doing the snatches. A side view is sufficient as well if you want to go that way. And also, they suggest using a WOD app such as WOD Proof. That's also highly recommended. Same thing for the weight. Using the WOD Proof is highly recommended. Videos should include a side view of the athletes in order to show the hip crease passing parallel and the time clock. So make sure that you guys do that. You can get your scores submitted for Endure 2020. As Lisa told us earlier this week, those scores for the first week are due in by Monday at 8 p.m. So we're putting this out on Thursday, Monday at 8 p.m. Make sure that you have those scores in. But for an in-depth look, we turn it over to Lisa Merrick.
And the first workout for Endure 2020 is Row Your Boat, workout 20.1. Athletes, you are rowing a 5K for time, where you and your partners will switch every 3 minutes and perform 10 dumbbell snatches, and then going against the wall for a max set of unbroken kipping handstand push-ups. At the end of your 10th dumbbell snatch, you can go, RX divisions will go against the wall and do a max set of unbroken kipping handstand push-ups. If you fail on a rep where your feet do not hit above the line or you fall, that's the end of your set of max handstand push-ups. So let's talk about movement standards here. The dumbbell snatch, starting from the ground, one hand out on the side, both heads of that dumbbell must touch the ground. You're going to bring that dumbbell from ground to overhead, full extension overhead, alternating arms. Mid-air is allowed, or switching on the bottom is fine as well. You cannot touch your leg at any time. That's a no rep. Over onto the wall. Charlie's going to go against the wall. He's going to measure his hands. Both toes are going to be up against the wall, and he's going to measure his hands where his wrists are. So get a buddy for this. Measure where your wrists, and then measure down 3 inches below, and that's where you get that line to where your feet need to go over, your heels need to go over that line for the rep to count for your handstand push-ups. All right, on the standards for scaled. Well, RX division, we've got 50 pounds for the guys is the dumbbell weight, 35 pounds for the ladies. Scaled, it's 35 pounds for the gentlemen, 20 pounds for the ladies. And let's talk about the push-ups. It's going to be max unbroken push-ups. For your push-up standard, your hands right outside of your shoulders. You start from the ground and full extension to the top. His chest hits the ground, his toes or his body weight's on the balls of his feet, and his body stays nice and rigid, chest hitting the ground and back up. Short reps, let's show a bad rep. Short reps, this is a no rep. That's a no rep. All the way down the ground, full extension, that's a rep. There's your standard for handstand push-ups. Your score, you have 2 scores here. Your main score is going to be the time it takes you and your partner to complete 5,000 meters on that rower. Your tie-break time is however many handstand push-ups or regular push-ups it takes that you and your partner accumulate over that 5,000 meters. That will be the tie-break time. And there we've got it, gang. Row your boat, 20.1. And workout 20.2 of Endure 2020 is squat strong. Athletes, you will have 12 minutes to find a 2-rep max back squat. At the start of 3, 2, 1, you will go put that barbell on your shoulders or on the top of your back and go down into your squat. What we're looking for is the barbell must be behind the neck on your shoulders or on your back. At the bottom, the crease of your hips must pass below the height of the kneecap. At the top, the knees and hips must be completely open with the barbell in control. 2-rep max. Your total score is the total amount of weight you and your teammate moved over the 12 minutes. That is 20.2, 2-rep max back squat. The standards for this and 20.1 will be posted on the Competition Corner website on the event, as well as the event Facebook page, and will be emailed out to you. Go get it.